If you are anything like me, then you probably see all of those really pretty dough kits over on Instagram and Pinterest and wonder, can I make them myself and for less? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that on your own using dollar store materials to make your own dough kits or tinker boxes or invitations to play, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to show you how. Hey you guys, it's Christina from the Purple Alphabet. We are making some new dough tinker boxes or play kits or invitations to play, or I never know what to call them, but we're doing some new ones. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm gonna use all Dollar Tree supplies. This one is one that I've done before in the past, so I have a couple of videos so you can get even more inspiration too. I have a whole playlist I'm making with these videos, so you can go and watch that after you watch this video. All right, let's take this one and go make a new one. So I will say, last time I made one of these kits, it was really successful with the kids. They used a lot of the materials that were in here, so I was very, very surprised. I made all kinds of great creations with it, so if you haven't watched that one, probably a good one to watch. But I'm going to clear this out and we're going to refill it with something different. I'm going to save all of these supplies for another time or another box in the future, a different combination, because honestly, you really should just be reusing things that you probably already have. And if you buy something new, buy it knowing that you'll reuse it. These boxes, somebody did ask me about these boxes. They came from the dollar store. They are in the hardware section and they are just $1.25 and I stock up on them. So I do get these boxes and hold on to them for all kinds of things, storage for these tinker boxes and a lot of other household uses. So I got my empty out box here and we'll continue to add to it through this whole video. I have two different boxes I wanted to make. The first is using these little construction vehicle sets from Dollar Tree. These sell out pretty fast and I found three different styles of them. They all have different trucks inside of them. This one like has a garbage truck in it and it looks like it has a little tractor. And then we have over here with like a truck and a semi truck. This one has a cement mixer and a bulldozer, so they're all different, so just look and see. But the reason why I liked them is because of these little signs that they have here. They have little speed limit signs or crosswalk signs or construction signs or stop sign, and I thought that would be really cool to have. So these do sell fast. I went back to the store to see if they still had them. They were gone. So if I can find them on the website, I will link them down below. However, if you see these, grab them or check a different store because these would be really great. They are on the smaller side. I mean, compared to my finger, I mean, they're about a little bit less than my finger's length. So keep that in mind too, but that's what makes them really great for these boxes because they'll fit right in here. So I'm going to make a box based on these, and then I have another set that I'm going to show you after we make this box that's completely different. So this is what set my theme. We always want to put some dough in our kits, and so I've been using the Dollar Tree dough as well. This is the larger pack of Dollar Tree dough. They sell smaller ones, all different colors. They also sell name brand if you prefer that instead. I've just been really liking this, and I like that there's really no smell to it. So I'm going to take a big hunk of this. Usually I have smaller batches like this size and I put them in the individual compartments. I'm going to put enough to fill up one of these larger compartments just because I'm going to use one color. And if you've been watching my channel, you know that I'd like to change my mind. So by the end of this video, I might do another color. I'm just going to knead it out here into a shape that's going to fit in there. And then I'm going to wrap it into some plastic to help it from drying out. If you're going to be using your kits right away, then you probably can skip this step and you don't need to put your dough in plastic because you're going to use it right then and there. Okay, so we have one big hunk of dough to go. Now we're going to put in some of our sets. I'm going to, let's do this one. I'll probably end up doing all of them, quite frankly. Now, how much you put in always depends on you and your child. You don't want to overwhelm. So if you think of something that's just too much, then take some of it out. You can always switch it out and add more. These are adorable. Look, it even moves, comes up. That's really cute. So got a couple different ones. Yeah, they all move. Check that out. That's nice. Oh, yes. These are a good find. Cute. All right, and then we got some signs too. All different kinds of signs. So I'm going to put signs in one compartment, and I'll probably put our vehicles in another. And then I think I'm going to do a second one. I'm going to do this one because it has a stop sign in it. Add our signs in, and then a few more vehicles. So we already have our signs, we have some dough, we have our vehicles. Next, I like to add something that they can build with. For this one, I am choosing the Dollar Tree wooden blocks. Another good option would be the Jenga blocks too. So these would be great to build because you're doing a construction theme. So it could be as our building item in there. Then I wanted to add in some of our gems. These are from the floral section in Dollar Tree. So they come in different colors, different packages, that kind of thing. I'm thinking I'm going to put some of these gray ones to be kind of like rocks. And I wanted to add these cups. These cups could be great to fill up. They could be great for stacking. You could use them to build things, knock things over. I mean, the sky's the limit. The whole point of this Tinker Box is to provide items that your kids can use to make what they want them to be. So I have a whole stack. I think this is pretty much what came in the whole package at Dollar Tree. I think they are in the little section where they have all of the party supplies. And so if I put some of these in there, they can be all of those different things, and your child can decide what they're going to be. So it's kind of too big to put in here, but it is okay to put here like on their side. So I think I'm going to do that. Actually, maybe I'll divide them up like this. Will that work? Oh yeah, that's much better. I'm going to divide them up like this just to kind of give an idea that you can use them on either side. Then I have one more spot up here, and I think what I'm going to put are the Dollar Tree Jenga blocks. We have the cube ones down here. This will just be a little bit different variety for our construction zone. All right, and there is that box. What do you guys think? Let me show you the next one. For this one, I found this other set at Dollar Tree, and it is they call it a mini doll, an accessory set. It's actually a mermaid that has interchangeable outfits to it. You can also change out the hair and the wings. There were a couple of different styles of this one. I'm just going to use one. I think this is more of a dupe for the Polly Pocket sets, if you ever had Polly Pocket as a child. So I'm not quite sure of the quality, but we're going to check it out here. So yeah, so the hair pops off, and you can pop off or pop on another hair, and wings come off. The dress comes off. You can interchange the dress. It actually works pretty decent, simpler than the Polly Pocket, because the Polly Pocket you actually have to like go and like dress them like actual clothes. These just interchange. So you have different options. So she already has some outfits. So this is going to be part of our box. I'm going to put our outfits in here. We have 3 different outfits, the mermaid and 2 dresses. No, we have 4 dresses, or 3 dresses and 1 mermaid. And we have 3 hairstyles, and we have 2 wing choices. Let's do the wings here, and then our doll. And we're gonna need some dough, and I was thinking for this one that we would go ahead and use the blue dough because ocean and blue. If you wanted to, you could also add in some yellow to have some sand like, which I might do. We'll see if I have room. So I'm gonna add the blue, and I'll put the blue right here. Also for our mermaid, I like to put something to build in. These are cut up straws. You can find these in the party section. They have different colors. I happen to have the gold ones that I've used before in a box, and I thought they would work really well with our little mermaid theme here. Those in there for building things, kind of glittery and fun. And then I'm also gonna add in these mini clothespins. They're from the craft section. You can find larger ones in the laundry section, and you can even find ones that are smaller than these in the craft section too. But I thought these might be helpful to hold things together while building. Add some of those in there just to see what they can come up with. You'd be surprised at the creativity when you give them some supplies. A really fun find would be to add in the clam shells. These came from the Easter section back when they had all the Easter supplies out, and I used them for a counting reel with some pearls. Oops. Where's my other side? And so these would be so fun to use. They're a little large to put inside of here, but I wanted to mention it in case you happen to have them, because they'd be a really fun thing to use for this whole mermaid theme. Even if I close them up and put them in, they're still too big for this box, but it's a great way to use them. If you didn't get these because they no longer have them at Dollar Tree, another great option would be cupcake liners, because they look very, very similar if you were to fold them in half to what, like, you know, sea life or even a clam shape because of the folds on there. And they're very, very pretty to use too. So we could actually use those as part of our box too. And you can find these in all kinds of different colors. These are part of the spring collection at Dollar Tree right now. So you might be able to find them still, but if you look around, they'll have all kinds of different cupcake liners that you could choose. Or you could even use those white cups that we used in our construction box. This would also work really well. For this box, I think we're going to add in the blue little gemstones from the floral section. Over here we use the gray ones. It might be fun to use the blue ones here for water. End up moving my wings over there to accommodate for those. And then we have one more spot. I had a couple ideas for this one. One is to use that tube confetti that I used last time I made one of these boxes as a mix-in for the dough. We ended up using a little bit of it last time, and I had some left over from that last box, so I could put that there. Or even cutting up some yarn. This yarn was from a reel I did over on Instagram for a yarn cutting activity, and this would be really fun to maybe cut up in little pieces and put here for seaweed. So those are the two options, and I'm kind of thinking the yarn. So I'm going to get some scissors and cut this up. Total last minute call here. This yarn actually came in a 3-pack. I can find the end. I'm sure there's a more professional way to do this than what I'm doing. There it is. And came with 3 different colors, all kind of shades of blue, green. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wrap it like this, like you would for a pom-pom maybe, and then cut them all that way. So we have some yarn bits. What do you guys think? I think that works. Just a different material to kind of explore with and play with, and I like the texture of it. Maybe I'll do a little bit more. There are really no right or wrong ways to this, you guys. It's kind of what you feel, what you think would be fun to kind of explore and play with. And like I said, I already had this from a different project, so it just ended up working out really well, and then I like the colors. Yeah, I think this is good. This would be our little mermaid box. There are so many things that you can do with these boxes, so I have another video I'm going to put here on screen so you can go check it out to get more inspiration ideas on what you can make for your kids using some dollar store items. You guys click subscribe to see more videos like this and give me a thumbs up to show your love.